Hi there. This video is designed to help individuals that want a career in the financial services industry. My name is Adam Goodman. I've been working in the financial services industry for going on 11 years. I think I have a unique perspective that can help many people maybe make better decisions, have better outcomes, and I'm happy to do that. I love being a part of helping people improve their lives, get there where they want to go faster, easier, with less frustration. So I think I'm going to share with you 4 key areas around the financial services industry and a couple key ideas as you're interacting and thinking about your path, your where you may fit in. So number one, I think it's important to understand that you have the investment world and you have the insurance world. And in the insurance world, there's many different lines of insurance, right? Property and casualty, commercial, life, health, and all those different things. So be aware of that and what may be of interest to you and what may not be, right? The investment world and the insurance world, in many cases, are getting closer and closer. And there are products that are both investment and insurance products. So I think that's number one to keep in mind is where your interest lies. The other thing I think to keep in mind is kind of what I call front of the house, back of the house. So back of the house, I would describe as more operations, service, behind the scenes, support. Front of the house is going to be more of a sales, a marketing, a business development focus. Now, if you're working for a large company, then you may be more business to business, where your clients are advisors or insurance agents and you're trying to recruit them, train them, get them to represent your company's products. Or you may be an individual advisor like myself, or an advisor that works for a company, a large corporation, you may be an employee, and you're more focused on B2C, where you're interacting with and marketing and talking to clients, potential clients. So another thing I think that's to really be aware of is maybe the opportunities or the positions or the requirements could really vary based on the size of the company that you're talking to. So there are some very large multinational companies, publicly traded, and then there are some very small companies. Independent advisors are often small business owners, and they may have 2, 3, 4, 5, employees or positions. And so the smaller the company, the more you may be required or asked for to wear multiple hats, to have skills in multiple areas. Whereas with larger companies, for example, if you have unique skills specifically in actuary or underwriting, that may be the only thing you do. So keep that in mind. Also, I think it's important for some people, not for everyone. Everyone's at a different stage in their life and different priorities. For me, I think we spend so much of our life working that we should be doing something that we enjoy and that supports our values and what we're trying to do with our life, besides just make money, get to the next month, year, etc. So if you have specific culture or values that are important to you, bring that up. Ask about, find that out about the company. I'm not going to name any companies here. There's definitely some that are better than others. From my experience, as far as where they focus, whether that's company profitability, they're supporting their representatives. Ultimately, I think the client, right? I think the client is the most important piece of this puzzle here, of what the financial services industry is designed to do, and that doesn't always get the same focus company to company. Now, so if you can narrow things down, I think that'd be great. Another thing, so I've hired over the years for many different positions, and I've talked to many different people, some with no experience right out of college looking to get in, others with some industry experience, looking to maybe do something different. I am going to make a second video in the coming weeks just more geared toward agents, advisors that want to be successful in this industry. That's a whole other topic, and most people in their first position don't succeed. There's a whole lot of people that get out of, don't continue in the industry past their first position. So my whole idea behind this video and that one is to help minimize that. See if we can improve those percentages so that people don't get into positions that aren't a good fit for them. that people can have the success and stay and all that stuff, right? So the triangle of success: skills, attitudes, and knowledge, right? I think a lot of times people really fall, I don't have enough experience for that position, right? So most positions are going to have some minimum level of experience requirements. Obviously, if you're talking to a small business owner, they have much more leeway versus if it's a large corporation. They may have a box that you have to maybe fit into. But I'm going to post it in the link below, in the comment below. I really want you to think about, right? Maybe you don't have as much knowledge or experience, skills as you think is required, but look at attitudes, right? Where do you go to learn those, right? I think those are people choose the type of attitude that they have or they're going to bring to the day, bring to their company, bring to the business. And I think so many people can just get so much further ahead just having a great attitude, being reliable, being dependable, being trustworthy, right? And so if you're really thinking about what you don't have, well, what do you have, or what can you bring to the table that maybe other people don't and can really set you apart? And this leads to the last one, is I call it the level of knowing, right? And that'll also be in the comments below. So there's many different models like this, but the way I think about it, so there's a square, right? So the things that I know that I know. There's also things that I know that I don't know. What about what I don't know that I don't know? Right? I don't have that level of cognition. And then there's the things that I think I know that just aren't true. I'm just wrong with whatever I believe or think about. And I think if you think about that, especially for more experienced people in the financial services industry, because again, you have this mixed messaging in some cases between the investments and the insurance, and best interest for the client and fiduciary and a broker, right? And so there's definitely a lot of that. But just think about that as you navigate things and how that may apply to you. And I hope this is helpful. I love to help people. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to send me a DM. If you're you're trying to get in, I'll be happy to point you in the right direction. I think that, I'm going to keep this video there for now. I'll add some other comments into that other video, and I hope that you found this helpful.